You know when you just coming into your 20s and like being a teenager was like a coming of age thing, and you growing up in high school, preteen, puberty, and you hit your 20s, right? And even though you're classified as a young adult, at the end of the day, you're still kind of young, and you still have a lot to learn about the world, and you have a lot to experience and lessons and getting a job and finances, all that good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. But here's the thing though. What if I'm 24 right now. I think either 24 or 23. I don't even celebrate my birthday anymore. It's just pointless. But what if you were in your early 20s, right? The age where they don't expect you, in my opinion, you're not really an adult until like 25, 26. But I would say the real adult is when you're like late 20s, early 30s. But what if I was to tell you that at 24 years old, I pretty much figured out how this life thing works? Yeah, I figured out life in just all it took was like 3 years to learn about the world and society and people in society and the choices people make. I've learned everything. And I can tell you right now that I'm not really looking forward to like advancing in life as much. Not like in a pessimistic, but I'm just saying like knowing the bleak circumstances of how life is and the Ouroboros, the repetitiveness, the loop. It's kind of like at my age right now, it's depressing because I'm supposed to be, right, hanging out at the club, going to parties and whatnot, hanging out with friends, driving around, getting my license, going to restaurants, exploring. But I'm not doing all that right now. I'm still in my home. I don't go nowhere. I don't have friends. I had friends at school, but I don't have friends. And any acquaintances I make on social media is just obviously temporary because they're anonymous and you don't know who they are. But besides that, I have no friends. I don't do what you would expect from a 24, 23-year-old young man. I'm not having fun going to parties. I'm not on social media addicted to Instagram or Twitter like I used to be. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I grew up. I already felt like I was like an adult when I was like a teen because I hated the fact that being a kid, adults can just treat you like anything and just say whatever they want to you. And it just felt like you was at the bottom of their hill. I know that's crazy, but this is what happens when you're so self-aware of everything, when you're aware. Things just become more, things that were supposed to be regular in script just becomes monotonous. I don't know if I said that word right, but you get what I mean. It becomes like very dark, existential, Truman Show like experiences. And it's like, is this it? I figured it all out. Society, the scams, the lies, the illusion. I figured it all out, but I gotta live the rest of my life with this awareness. I'm not even 30 yet, but they expect me to go out there and have fun and just be blind, go to college, so that way after I have to pay like student loans, it's like thousands of dollars, and go back to my mom's place, my parents' place, and live there while doing 2 jobs in just 1 week. Do they expect me to do that? I'm not driving around. Like, I learned about car insurance, and all I needed to do was, watch my brother, who's younger than me, but he has a car. He has a car. He's the total antithesis of me. He's the total opposite of me in every way. He's not like confident. Like, I'm not like a shy person. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about more of him being outgoing. He's normal. He's not thinking like I'm thinking. He's not overthinking things. He's not self-aware like that. He tries to sound like he's self-aware, but it's only at the most obvious, predictable, formulaic things that he's self-aware about. Like, oh, we all die, bro. We all gonna die. Duh. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about society's script. But he's the one who... Now, he's young. He's like 22, 21, 22. He's younger, 21. He's younger than me. He just turned 20 like 2 years ago. So he's young, and that's what he's supposed to do, right? It's like two halves. It's like watching what's those like educational programs they show in school, demonstration things. It's like watching two lessons being learned, two dualities. One is the naive, what you're supposed to be at 20 years old, young, carefree, having fun, making money, working jobs, hanging out with a bunch of friends, having a bunch of friends, a social media life, a social life period. And then you have the other part of me where you're well aware of your, worthlessness in this world and how you're just a puppet, really. And you have absolutely no agency in a country that says home of the brave, home of the free, a free country, right? It's supposed to be a free country. If it was a free country, I would say I don't want to work a job, or I don't want to pay these bills. I should drink water for free. I should be able to breathe air for free. I should be able to live for free and not die out in the weather or conditions that I'm not supposed to be out in. I should have warmth for free if we're supposed to be a free country, but it's not a free country. What does that even mean? What type of free is they talking about? Because I don't know. Like, being this young and knowing all these things is like both a blessing and a curse. You feel free, but obviously more metaphorical free. I like mentally free. You off the script. I'm like Truman. Like, I'm out. Yeah. I'm out. But I'm not out at the same time. I'm still stuck in it. I'm in and I'm out. I'm out and I'm in. Let me flip that around. It's just sad that this is it. I know how it's going to end. I know that retirement is just the excuse to work. You take all your youthful energy away from you working slave labor at 9 to 5s for like 30, 40 plus years. And then you hang it up. And even then, at retirement, when you older and you can barely walk, and it's like, I can kick back and relax now after giving half of my life energy, my life force, my chakra to these corporations who don't give a damn about me. It's time to sit back and relax. Oh, someone's calling me. Who's that? Hey, this is the IRS. I know you on retirement, but yeah, we still gonna need some bills paid. I know you got your retirement money. You saved up that little measly $20,000 at your dad convincing you. Your parents keep on saying that, yeah, that's the good life. Wait till you full work your 30s and 20s, and then when you turn 50, you get to have fun. Oh yeah, I still have to pay bills. It's not like you're free from that. Unless I'm in the... No, even then, I have to... Healthcare. Don't even get me started on medical bills. Oh, my God, bro. This can't be it. I know how it ends, bro. This is... All these clubs, these parties, these things that you're supposed to do in your 20s. It's just a distraction, bro. It's like recess. School is just a small miniature example of what society is like. You have class division, social groups, the popular, the less popular, the weirdos, the losers, the winners, the athletes, the girl getters, the boy getters, the loudmouths, the attention seekers. And then you have the people who's shut in, quiet, shy, introverted. It's just an example of like, and you learn these BS like lessons that don't mean any, subjects that don't advance in any way your life, from a couple things like math and reading and English and science. But even math is nothing, because it's just, you're learning so you can be able to be that employee at that Family Dollar and work that job, so you can count that money as a cashier and make sure you put the right amount and give the right change back through tax. It's like, oh my God, bro. This can't be it. This can't. But it is it. And I don't know what to do. But I gotta exploit the system. I gotta break free. I want everybody else to break free, but I don't know how to word it to people in a way that doesn't sound complex or like I'm just making things up out of my ass. Because they're so indoctrinated by the societal standards and the rules. They're so wrapped around society's finger. They don't even consider what I'm saying. And even when they say they understand, they don't care. They still tell me some bullshit like invest in this, do that. I'm not saying that it's all bad advice, or I'm not closing my ears and being like la 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 la. I can't hear you. I don't want to hear what you're saying. It doesn't mean a damn thing. It don't mean shit. I don't do that, but what you're telling me is what they want you to tell me. What they programmed into you, like a goddamn that Apple commercial from the 1980s where it was everybody in that room doing the exact same thing on the same computers or whatever it was. And then that woman coming in there with the sledgehammer spinning around doing a 360 and then throwing it into the giant computer where the giant head is at and then breaking it and everybody's broke free. That's what it feels like, man. You think you telling me something that I already don't know. I know about how things are, bro. I know what you're doing is just bottom feeder things. You think you're above me because you got a car. Bro, you're just doing what everyone else is supposed to do. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Marriage is just a way so that way you can combine money together. It's a genius way to take money out of people's pockets faster. Get married, have kids. I gotta marry someone in order to love them. I gotta wear a stupid ass ring to show my gratification for this person. No, thank you. I feel like I can be with a girl without having to marry her. I'm not even talking about a girlfriend, just actually a close connection. I feel like we can do that without having to go through all that, get a license. What is all these restrictions, man? Why is everything added up? Something so simple should not have so many steps. So many processes. Why, man? Why do I have to get married to a girl? Why do I have to have kids? For what? If I know how the world is like, what the hell am I doing having kids? It would be selfish. Like that movie with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence when they was in that ship and they needed to be in those sleep pods because in 100 years they were going to get to a paradise planet. I don't know what it was, but it was like a utopia or something. And Chris Pratt, he woke up. He was the only one waking up. And Jennifer Lawrence, he was looking for a companion. And then he just oh, because she's hot, I broke you free so you can be with me. That's just how it is if I have kids. If I'm aware of what's going on, and I'm the only one, why would I have kids? I'm just bringing them into this hell with me. It don't make no sense. It don't make no damn sense. I don't get why people keep having kids but then complain about jobs. I don't know why people don't say nothing about having to work a job. They talk about AI as if hey bro, if AI takes our jobs away, who knows what's going to happen? They're not going to cast us aside. We're going to rebel, right? What do we talk about here, bro? And it's we won't have to work a job. We could do other things. I watch these videos what are we going to do if the AI takes our jobs? Which that's going to take at least 5 more years of updates and actually progress with AI technology. Because all it is just all scams and wannabe chat GBTs and all just doing the same thing, basic thing, and selling it as this advanced Star Trek level futuristic tech that's going to change your life. Yeah, okay. You're just getting robbed. It's what are we going to do? What are we going to do when AI takes all our jobs away? Well, what you're going to do is just create. You're going to advance humanity. Come together and build. No more currency. No more money. No more paying bills. No more IRS. No more taxes. None of that means anything. None of that means a damn thing. That's what we're going to do. That's what we should do. But people are just so used to everything. They're so used to how things are supposed to be. They're cheering AI's destruction when that's literally probably the glimpse into a different world, a different society where we don't have to work jobs, or we can choose not to work a job and throw our lives away. I'm not saying just sit around and do anything, but like create or something. Do something that actually is worthwhile and don't drain you of your energy and your life force, like working a 9 to 5. So I say all that to come back to, I'm 24. I'm supposed to do what a 20-year-old is supposed to do. But instead, I'm over here now overthinking everything. War, taxes, health, all these bills I have to pay, phone bill, constantly increasing. I don't even know what I got a new phone for at this moment. I don't have a job yet. I'm going to get a job. I have to. It's not like I can't. To pay the phone bill off, I have to get a job. I just bought this phone. That means I will already just be like, it'll be worthless. I'll just be carrying another rectangle with me. But like, you're supposed to be doing all these fun things, right? You're young. You're never going to get this back. It's already being taken away from me right now. What are you talking about? Society is telling us to do these things. This isn't something we choose to do. This ain't something we actually want to do. It's what we were programmed to abide by. It's nothing new. So miss me with that BS. I don't want to hear it. I'm 20 years old and I feel more free than anybody else. Everybody else think they better than me because they got a car and stuff like that. And I don't have a car. It's like, no, bro. You're the idiot. You're paying health insurance. I'm doing Uber. Sure, I have to pay that too, but that's not much. That's not health. That's not car insurance money. That's not damages. That's not all the insurance that. No, it's not. It's none of that. So yeah, for a 24-year-old, I feel like I'm pretty wise. I'm not saying the most intellectual. I don't say things in the most intellectual way. I wish I did, the most poetic way, metaphors, and I stutter a lot. I have constant word salad issues, but I feel like I hit the mark. Simple. I know what to say to people, straightforward, without any metaphor around it. Nothing else surrounding it. And what I'm saying is, none of this in our life. You either exploit the system. You can't rebel against the system. Don't do that. That's obvious. Exploit the system. Find loopholes in things. Find cheats. Do something a little bit more easier with your life. Add something new. Don't just fall for the formula, the script. Because there was a time where I was just about to run into that. Go to college. Get a degree. Have kids. Start a family in my 20s. Introduce them to this beautiful world. Yeah, it's beautiful when you're not working a job in the inner city. You're not surrounded by buildings and houses and noise of people just being obnoxious. Yeah, it's beautiful in nature when you're going in the forest or the woods and you're laying in the grass looking at the sun, hearing the cool breeze and birds chirping. But to get to that, you have to break through all the other BS. So yeah, it's a gift and a curse. It's like already knowing your fate, but it's still going to happen anyway, and you can't change it. But I will change it, and you should too. I'm not the only one talking about this. I've seen countless videos explain the same thing. This existential dread, but it's not existential dread with me. It's existential awareness at just 24. I'm out.